Since my kids were little, every year we did a family trip. I wanted to share with you some of the places we have gone that I would highly recommend that you can also go as a family. Welcome to Efficiency and Organization, where we talk about planning, having good systems in place, and having organization to be able to do a lot in everyday life. And planning trips is, of course, part of that category. The first one is Aulani. Aulani is a resort by Disney in Hawaii. My kids had a great time going there. Well, their favorite part was that the Disney characters come to the pool and actually talk to the kids. They have a lazy river. They have a lot of awesome things like that. So we didn't do any excursions or anything like that. And we felt that as a family, it was a very affordable trip, believe it or not. So even though we didn't do the extras, we did stay for, I believe, 3 nights, which was more than enough for our family, and I would highly recommend it. Second, Costa Rica. We went to Costa Rica, and one of the most memorable parts of the trip was the resort where we stayed. It was interesting because one side was facing the ocean, the other side was facing the jungle. And there were so many monkeys coming towards the hotel, coming to the seashore. And so the kids loved seeing that. At a young age, preteen, they loved seeing all the monkeys because that's something we definitely don't see in our urban life where we live in Southern California. We went to Jamaica and the waters were so beautiful. Jamaica was awesome. We did the beaches. It's the all-inclusive, and that's what I like. If I can get all-inclusive, I do. And the way I plan trips is I book them like about a year in advance, so that way if I need to make payments, I will. I usually go through AAA. They've been very good to me. For instance, my husband and I are planning a trip to Alaska. Even though it's not going to be for another 13 months, they told me what the down payment is, so I paid that, and now I'm just going to make payments so that way between now and when the time comes around, it's paid and it's all inclusive. We went to Disney World when they were little and they loved that experience also. My daughter doesn't remember it as well because she was so little, but Disney World in Florida was a great experience and I would highly recommend it. One time we tried a cruise. It was like a 3-4 day cruise and it was to Mexico, and the kids really enjoyed it, and after that they have been asking to go on other cruises. So I would highly suggest you try it. Maybe your family would like it too. I think their favorite part was the fact that you can eat all you can eat. Other places we have gone include Cancun. That was a good trip, as well as Bahamas. We went there one year, and those were also good experiences. But I think of all the ones I have mentioned so far, definitely Jamaica is at the top of the list. That was the one that they liked the most. And some other places more for sightseeing that we have done is Miami, South Beach area. We've gone to New York, Chicago. We went to Vancouver, Canada. I think for depending on the family, depending on the kids, they may not like sightseeing as much, which was the case with my kids. They don't like walking as much. They don't like to do sightseeing, do museums and things like that. And so we still wanted to do those because we felt that they need that experience, and also just, like references in movies when they're watching movies, when people say they're from Chicago, they're from New York, so that way they have like a point of reference. But they didn't really like those trips as much as the ones that involved resorts and pools and things like that. To them, that was far more enjoyable. Because they're not really into the sightseeing that much, we decided we wanted to go to Montreal last year, but we just didn't, my husband and me. We didn't take the kids along because they're now at that late teen years and they're not into the sightseeing. We are thinking to send my son to Austin, Texas, because we went there. We had a good experience, great barbecue. So we thought he might enjoy it too, as when he graduates from high school this year. So we're probably going to end up making his trip his senior year graduation gift. Okay, I hope that you got some ideas from watching this video and you can start planning and saving for the trips that you have coming up. And I'll catch you in the next video.